care of. How you doing, Tony?
I'm pretty good. How are you, Papa Shine?
I'm doing all right, thanks. Just waiting for the game to load in here, and we will get the band phases started. Now, keep in mind this will be a best of one. The next round will be a best of three, as there are only 2 rounds this week. And here we go with the bands. Team Zacharris returning from last week. They did do well. I believe they made it into round 3 before the finals, so semifinals. VS being the first time being here, so welcome to Team VS. We have a band being Invoker from the Team Dire.
Of course, you gotta get rid of Invoker because Invoker is one of the most annoying heroes in DotA, and not to mention he has 10 spells. Why would you want to play a guy that has 10 spells? I mean, it's a good band though. I like that.
And of course,
Syllab
now that we have Syllabear in the pool, there he is. And
and they
Lycan shortly following.
answer right away with Lycan. So they don't want to deal with those two heroes. Lycan can get buff really fast.
Oh, we
so
do
that's
see
good.
a disconnect. Maybe having some connection issues. There's the Furion ban as well. So both teams starting out with some pretty standard bans here, getting rid of 2 supports there. Windrunner being taken out as well as Shadow Shaman.
Kind of weird ban in the Shadow Shaman. Maybe they know something that we don't. And they grabbed Tidehunter first, which is, I would expect a Tidehunter ban, but that's just a great first pick from Venom.
I like that pick a lot. I mean, nobody wants to really deal with Ravage in team fights. He's a very strong pusher. He's a very strong ganker. Just a great team hero overall. And then we see Venomancer being picked by the Radiants.
What can you say about Venom? I think he's the most OP hero at level 1 because of the Gale, and at level 2 as well because the Gale's slow. I mean, you can't escape from that. So.
Of course, and then a Quap being picked up shortly after. So, starting out as the lineup for the Radiants, 2 very good pushing heroes. Quap will probably be going mid. Veno going into either the tri or double lane.
Yeah, I like Witch Doctor pickup. That's a good pickup for Venom as well. Witch Doctor is going more of a team fight oriented, which is how they like to play.
Yep, so far between Ravage and those stuns from Witch Doctor, there will be a lot of team damage going out. However, Venomancer being able to counter that with his suicide ult, we'll have to see what they decide to pick next.
Yeah, that's true, because Veno is like the hero. You want Veno to get off his first skill and his ult, and then, if he dies, then it's a good death as long as he gets his ult off and it hits more than one person, then you're happy with that, so.
This is very true.
Yeah, well, Venom's taking his time now on this third pickup. Maybe talking with his team about who they want to go, which is very good. So, kind of excited to see this game.
They're discussing who it is that they really want to pick up next. I mean, they could pick up another support. They could pick up a heavy ganker. They may even decide to pick up their carry and use their bans to kind of. Oh, there's an early game carry for the Dire being Night Stalker, as well as a great ganker. Shadow Demon being picked up there by the Radiants.
I really like the Night Stalker pick because Night Stalker can kill heroes easily, like Queen of Pain and Venom. He can just rip through them when nighttime comes. So that's a smart pick by Venom. I really like that pick. And the Shadow Demon, you don't see a lot of Shadow Demon pick ups lately, so I like to see that pick too.
That's very true. And Slaughter being banned by the Dire.
And not to mention, AM is still in the pool. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Yeah, there are a lot of tier 1 heroes that are still in this hero pool. There's Chen being banned out by the Radiants there. They don't want to see Chen.
Yeah, which is weird that he even made it into the second ban phase. Didn't even go through the first pick phase. That's kind of weird that maybe both teams don't have a Chen player, but I thought for sure we would see Chen. And my AM comment, I just realized that Shadow Demon is a great counter to AM, so maybe that's why AM hasn't come yet.
Very true. Well, we may want, the Radiants may want to pick up AM for themselves. It just depends on really what their strategy is. Sand King being banned out there by the Dire, and Broodmother being taken out by the Radiant. So AM, like you said, still on the board.
Yeah, and either team has their really hardcore carry right now, so it'll be good to see what they have left. I mean, who is there left really? AM, Spectre. I mean, they still got some good pickups. Like Weaver. I haven't seen Weaver in years, but we could see if Weaver would fit good in the Radiance lineup.
Well, we do see a lot of supports being banned out here. If you look at the bans, Windrunner, Chen, and Rasta are all banned.
Yeah, that's true. And they take out team fight as well with the Slardar and with the SK. So they want the Dire really want to have the team fight plus late game team fight with Tie Hunter and Witch Doctor. But I'm kind of the Radiant do have great team fight as well with Shadow Demon and Veno and Queen of Pain. So it's kind of even right now on the pick stage, I would say. But here we go with the Dire taking their time with their pickup, going into their extra time. It's good to see that they're taking their time, though. I like that they take their time and they're really thinking about it. Venom's a good player, so he knows what he's doing in that captain spot.
Mirana.
Oh, there's the Mirana pickup, and they counter and they take Ricky right away. The Radiant take Ricky right away, so that's good to see. Shine, are you there? Did I lose you?
Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm just getting a bit
Okay.
distracted. Sorry about that. We do see the Rickamaru being picked up by the Radiants as well as Mirana being picked up by the Dire, so 2 hard carries there.
Yeah, I mean it's good to see. I really like the Ricky pick. It shows, I mean Ricky is one of those heroes that can take out the Mirana, take out the Witch Doctor really fast with the Cloud Silence. So that's a good pickup right there. But the Mirana, I really like the Mirana. I've been playing her a lot lately. Her ult is just good to set up team fights, good to escape, good to counter ganks. So I like that pickup from Venom as well. But he has 10 seconds to make his last pick, so let's see what he does here.
This is very true. Oh, and there's the Bounty Hunter.
Picks up the Bounty Hunter. Well, and the Beast Mask. They really want to keep tracks on that Ricky right there, so that's a pretty good pick, but I wonder how they're going to lane this as we see disconnects going out.
We do see some disconnects going out. Have to contact
Maybe they want to remake.
Hold tight 1 sec. And we will be back in a moment with the remake.
Seconds.
Shine, you have the stream link. They're asking for a stream link.
Why would I do latest version?
Yeah, you're supposed to do latest version. That's what all the tournament games are supposed to be. There you go. Alright. Did you...
I gave them the wrong links. Alright. And we are ready.
Alright, click ready before these kids make me smack them in the head. Okay.
I really would just like to bump the thread on the forums real quick, if I can find it. And I can't find it, so here we go with the game.
Let's go wait for me to load, because my first, like, 9 games are... Alright, there we go. Alright.
Alright guys, welcome back. So this is round 1 of the Code DotA Weekly. We are at week 5 now. This game will be Team Zacharris versus Team VS. And we did have a remake. They have already picked their teams, so we will see them just pick up the heroes that they already chose, and we will start the game up here in a moment.
There's the pickups. Everything seems to go good.
So let's talk a bit about team fights. I mean, it'll be interesting to see how this goes down with both Ravage and Venno being in those fights. I think it'll be pretty heavy from both sides.
Yeah, not to mention, well, you have to think Tide doesn't necessarily need Blink Dagger this game until later on, because Mirana could always ult him in, and he could just run in there and, you know, raise hell with the Ravage. So that's good to see. And not to mention, there's a lot of team fight on both sides, so this should be good.
This is very true. Over on the Dire side, we will see Shadow Demon being played by Zacharris. Venomancer will be played by Sexy Ain, or Ain. Beastmaster played by Knave. Queen of Pain will be played by DS Batusai. And Rikamara will be played by Nitrana. Who do we have for the Dire?
Alright, we have Night Stalker played by Venom, the team captain. We have Falcon Punch on the Witch Doctor. We have Naz on the Mirana. We have Realister on the Tide, and we have Onsite on the Bounty Hunter. Which said the Bounty Hunter is a strange pickup. Could that be Fuzzy Bear? I'm pretty sure it's Fuzzy Bear. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, we'll get into this right now as we see the dual lane top Tide Bounty Hunter.
We do see a dual lane top. Talking about these lanes for the for the Radiance here, we will see Rickamaru and Venomancer bottom, as well as Queen of Pain will be going mid. It looks like Shadow Demon will be going top with Beastmaster. And this is interesting, looking at Shadow Demon's positioning here. I'm not sure if he will be going top or if he will be ganking. But for the Dire, we do see Witch Doctor, Bounty Hunter, and Tide Hunter will be tri-laning top. Night Stalker will be taking mid. And it does like we will see a gank. Look like we will see a gank here mid very early on Night Stalker. Shadow Demon goes in, lays off an auto attack, but then decide it's not worth it. So we will see a dual lane here from from Quap, Queen of Pain, and Shadow Demon mid, so that's very interesting.
Yeah, they really want to shut down Venom Night Stalker mid. Venom is a good Night Stalker player, so it's not surprising to see. But I'm surprised to see a double range dual lane mid. That's kind of crazy. But I mean, it's also good as we see Mirana going up against that bottom SA. Rickamaru Venno against Mirana. That's going to be a tough lane for her to do anything really.
Yeah, this is true. I'm really feeling bad for that Night Stalker though. I think he's going to have a real hard time here against those two ranges, especially being Queen of Pain and Shadow Demon.
Yeah, but you see he's doing a good job staying in XP range. And he's the same level as Shadow Demon, so he's doing okay, but top now, they should be able to really kill that tri-lane fast. But they have the ward full, so you never know, but Beastmaster seems to be comfortable in that lane, which that's not good for the Dire. They want him to feel very uncomfortable in that lane.
Well, that's very true. Beastmaster taking quite a bit of damage early on here. If he finds himself out of position, he may find himself out of the game for temporarily.
That's right. I mean, in the tri-lane, you want him to burn through his regen very fast, so that's probably why they're harassing him very, very fast. So that makes sense. But I mean, as we said earlier, I feel bad for Venom now. It's just they're harassing him down. Queen of Pain spamming her Shadow Strike on him. Oh, you got the poison. Oh, well, maybe they're not gonna go poison, but still, Night Stalker's running through that regen pretty fast, which has got to worry.
He's faring all right. We'll have to see how that turns out for him. Mirana down here, still with pretty much all of her regen. Looks like she's nice and comfortable. Looking at the scoreboard, Queen of Pain here leading with 12 creep kills. Rickamaru close behind, actually just reached 12 as well. The Dire not doing so well. Bounty Hunter up here with 7 creep kills, so not faring too well as these creeps continue to push the tower, and he cannot run up there to get those last hits. Looking at Marana, bottom only has 7, so she looks pretty comfortable, but has not been able to get off those last hits as she wants to.
And as we see now that Witchstalker come in to help Nightstalker out, so that's what they wanted. That's what they needed for someone to help out. But
Oh,
looks
they
like they're
do
gonna
see
go
a soul
on.
catch on Witchdoctor, as well as the Shadow Strike, doing quite a bit of damage, but not too much.
Yeah, just a little harassed, especially because Witchstalker has a bottle first. I
This is true.
mean, they wanted to burn through them charges pretty fast, I guess.
And he didn't get off a spell, so he will be using those charges without gaining any mana, unless he runs up there to... Yep, he does throw off a stun.
Which
Getting
it bounces
used.
perfectly.
Oh, and
So.
there's the Shadow Strike from Queen of Pain on Nightstalker, doing quite a bit of damage. Witchdoctor did miss that Maledict, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was pretty. We don't judge here, but yeah. As Venom takes a lot of Venom on his Nightstalker takes a lot of harasses, he has to go and needs his last tango. So that's worth noting that they made him burn through some regen pretty fast.
Beastmaster
Now,
out here eating another Anchor Smash, getting a lot of damage done to him. There's another Glaive from, Shuriken from Bounty Hunter doing quite a bit of damage, and he will pop a salve.
yeah, but I mean, it's his lane now. He has enough to pick up his bottle if he wants or to finish his urn. So right now he's thinking to himself, it's his lane. You know, the lane's pushed since they can't pull. They can't pull, so it's really their lane, right? It's really his lane right now. So that's good.
Taking a look at the scoreboard real quick. Radiance is actually up 1,000 now. We're 4 minutes in, so not too significant, but a good start.
Also, the XP graph is going in the way of the Radiant in this Suka, but not by a lot. Only about 900 XP, which is not really that much, but it's a significant gap.
It is a good start. The Radiant's doing
Now
well so far. Quap able to bottle that double damage. Looks like she may be going for a gank here mid on Nightstalker. She does activate that DD, but decides to back off.
Not to mention she's only level 3, so her Blink Scream won't do as much as she would have been able to do if she was higher level. That's why the dual lane mid kind of surprised me at first, because you need Queen of Pain to get a lot of levels to be a great ganking hero, which is what you want her to be. So now it's just like, I mean, they got settled down pretty good in that dual lane. So the dual lane helped them, but since Nightstalker brought Witchdoctor in, it kind of hurt him as well. So you never know. This is looking like it's evening out now, as Venom's able to get a couple more creep kills.
This is true. Bottom pushing very hard. Rikamaru unable to get any of these last hits down here.
Yeah, and Marana does the right thing and pulls the creep wave past the tower to fight behind the tower, so the tower takes no damage. Good lane control from Bottom right there, keeping the lane even on her side. Even with the pull camp, as you see, the pull camp isn't warded, so they're probably gonna hit a double stack pull right now.
Beastmaster looking pretty comfortable top. He is level 6 already.
And he's pushed out pretty far as well, so he has no fear really.
Looking at creep scores though, I don't think he's where he wants to be. I mean, he has the levels. Marana is also level 6, by the way. But he's only at 11 creep kills, and looking at Queen of Pain with 32, Rikamaru with 32, they're actually doing really well in this game and getting ahead in that early creep score. Looking at Bounty Hunter, he's only got 22, that is the most for the Dire, and falling behind him is Marana with 13.
Take a look as we kind of missed an engagement on mid. I don't know if you caught that on the camera, but
I'm sorry.
Venom has to back off. But I just want to point something out real quick. Look at Shadow Demon's denies. 20 denies in that mid lane.
Yeah, that is a lot of denies.
Especially in the first 6 minutes as we missed First Blood.
There was a First Blood bottom, guys. Sorry we did miss that. Venomancer came in with the Gale. I'm sure Marana attempted to leap away, but the blink from Rikamaru secured that kill.
So, but good play right there from Venomless. He has his double wards up, so we're looking for a pull here, though. He needs to pull this creep wave so they can get a push down now, but it's all about
Queen of Pain picking up an Invis Rin top, activating that as well. Shadow Demon going in, looking like for a gank.
From this game? No? Black Spike?
Beastmaster without enough mana to ult. Oh, there he goes, gets his ult, uses that bottle from Queen of Pain. And there is the ult on Bounty Hunter, as well as the Shadow Strike and Scream, and he does go invis just at the very last second. Shadow Demon trying to get off a soul catch. Shadow Strike doing quite a bit of damage here, and the salve will save Bounty Hunter from dying.
Good play, good escape by Bounty Hunter. I'm having some issues with my DotA 2 though. It just kicked me out of the game, so I'll be back there in a minute.
Alright. Well played there by Bounty Hunter, just barely getting that that invis off at the last second. A very well gank attempt, or a very well attempted gank by the Radiant. However, trying to gank an invis hero sometimes just does not end well like that. Rickamaru down here at level 7 with 45 creep kills. He is farming all he wants, and that is exactly what he wants. Venomancer looking to get another gank off on Mirana here. Mirana seeing it ahead of time. There's the smoke from Rickamaru. There's the Gale as well. Both miss, and she is able to walk out. Unfortunately, Night Stalker still only level 5 here mid, as well as Shadow Demon. Mirana down there only at level 6, whereas Beastmaster, the Radiant solo, is level 7. We do see another gank attempt here bot. Venomancer does get that Gale off, and Rickamaru tries to blink. However, Mirana leaps out just at the right time, giving her that 5-yard gap between vision. So Rickamaru could not blink to her. We do see an engagement here top. Beastmaster using that board to slow Tide, maybe get a little bit of damage off, just not too comfortable to gank.
Denied.
And we do see Witch Doctor coming up here from the river. Night Stalker taking a lot of damage here mid. There's the disruption from Shadow Demon, and Quap does activate that haste rune, and he will go down to the auto attack. Witch Doctor unfortunately unable to do anything about that, noticing it too late. Mirana taking some heat down here. Rickamaru trying to get more ganks off. Looking at the gold tab, we do see the climb for the Radiants continuing to incline. They are now at 3.3, 3.6k ahead, so a very, very good start for the Radiants. Rickamaru looks like he's pushing his boundaries a little bit here. Looking to get some more damage off on Potom. However, I'm not sure how he plans on killing her with Leap being in play there. Oh, and Tide does take down Beastmaster top. Sorry, I missed that. I assumed that it was an initiation on Bounty Hunter, and Bounty Hunter did go invis, and Tide was able to finish off that kill. Are you able to get back in, Tony?
Yeah, I'm having like major trouble. I don't know, my computer just Steam hates me apparently right now, so just give me another minute or so and I'll be back.
Alright, no problem. We do see an engagement here bottom possibly. Night Stalker, there's the Void as well as the Silence on Venomancer, and Potom leaping in with the Starfall to take him out. However, the counter gank will ensue. Shadow Demon doing a lot of damage as well as Rickamaru to Night Stalker. There is the blink and he will go down. Mirana taking a little bit of damage, popping her ult off, but not too much. She does just walk out. So well done there by the Radiant, able to turn that engagement into a kill. I'm not sure if they wanted to lose Venomancer, but Night Stalker being the one they traded, very worth it for them. Top here looks like they want to push this lane. There's the track on Beastmaster. They just don't have enough health, though, to push this lane. Bounty Hunter with only 400 health could easily get taken out by this Beastmaster, who is now level 8. Witch Doctor, unfortunately only at level 4. Maybe looking to get a gank off here mid.
Okay, I'm rejoining DotA now. Sorry.
It's all good. Welcome back.
Yeah, sometimes the DotA 2 still in beta still kind of messes with me every now and then. So I apologize for that.
It is all good, man. We do see some harassing going down on Night Stalker from Queen of Pain here mid, but not too much else going on. 3 up here from the Radiants. They're looking to push this tower. The dust does go off, but they do not find Bounty Hunter. He did not get hit by that dust, so it's well played by Bounty Hunter. Night Stalker and Witch Doctor will head up here. There's the fortify from the Dire, forcing the Radiants to back up a little bit. There's a disruption on Tidehunter. Night Stalker does get seen by that Hawk from Beastmaster, so well-placed Hawk by Beastmaster, and Night Stalker having to get out of there just in case.
Okay, and I'm back. I'm back. Alright.
Okay. We do see a possible engagement here top. Queen of Pain looking to force the issue. She does go in and backs out just a little bit. Still looking to force the issue. Does get the Shadow Strike off. There's the stun from Witch Doctor. The Scream as well as the Maledict.
That Maledict is going to hurt her a little bit, but it's not going to kill her, you know. It's going to hurt her, though.
Nope, and there is the ult from Beastmaster on Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor does go down. Tidehunter taking a lot of damage. There is the Ravage as well as the Anchor Smash. Venomancer does get his ult off. Tidehunter taking a lot of damage, as well as Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter trying to get that kill on Shadow Demon. However, he will go down. Tidehunter trying to get away, and he is able to get away using that Mirana ult into the forest. However, Night Stalker coming in and taking out Venomancer at the end of that fight.
What a play by Shadow Demon too. Still, he got the kill on Bounty Hunter in the...
Oh, and Night Stalker getting caught out of position here. King of Pain with the strike as well as the axes from Beastmaster, taking a lot of damage, and he does go down. Well played there by the Radiants, taking a 3-for-1 engagement, I believe. Or it may have been 4-for-2.
Yeah, 4-for-2, and I just want to say Shadow Demon had a great play to kill that Bounty Hunter. Casted his poison, knew where he was at, and got the kill off him, so... That was a pretty good play from Shadow Demon. As he has 24 denies. I mean, that his mid-game, how am I supposed to say this? His mid-game, his early-game presence was felt. So that's what you want to do with Shadow Demon. As if you take a look at CS here, tell him about the CS, Sean. Tell him about the CS for the Radiant.
Well, Rick and Mar, oh, sorry, we do have an engagement here mid. Shadow Demon does get that ult off on Night Stalker. Night Stalker trying to get away, however, ulting in, blinking in and getting that kill. Looking at the CS though, Rickamaru with 90 creep kills. Well, that is exactly what I would want if I were Rickamaru. 90 creep kills, 2 kills, and no deaths. Farming up very well. And he is able to pick up that kill on Mirana bottom with the smoke. Mirana unable to leap out of there. He does have a diffusal blade already, which is why he was able to pick up that kill.
That's nasty. That's nasty for team. That's nasty for the Dire. They got to deal with that. That's nasty. As Queen of Pain almost has her scepter as well. She's about 400 away from her scepter. So, like, let's say 17-minute scepter. If they get this tower, it's gonna be rough for the Dire to even come back from that. I don't know how they can do it.
Radiant's pushing both mid and bot. Mid tower will go down.
And that's Queen of Pain's scepter. So.
And that is 16 minutes. So, kind of scary there for the Dire. Rickamaru really wants to take down this tower, just not able to do enough damage. Bounty Hunter does find that DD mid, and he does engage on Venomancer, doing a lot of damage. There's the Glaive as well as the Gale, and the Scream from Queen of Pain doing a lot of damage to him. He's looking to pick up that last hit. Still chasing, taking some damage from Strike, and he does get that Glaive off and get the kill. Very well played there by Bounty Hunter, getting chased now by Quap, who does have one more blink, and he is able to go invis. So well played there by Bounty Hunter, able to get that Glaive off and still get out of there. Or sure,
Shadow Demon.
Glaive.
Shadow Demon hits him with poison, but not enough to kill him. But yeah, and I'm not sure why Shadow Demon. Why Bounty Hunter went Vlad's. I don't really agree with that build, but then again, it's all up to playstyle. And as you should know, he switched his treads to Intel to get that Shuriken kill, so that's great.
We do see an engagement here top. There is the ult from Beastmaster as well as the strike from Queen of Pain. Much damage going out. Beastmaster getting that last hit.
And as you can see, Potter with their frustration with that face and all that, because Rickamaru just blinked in on her and took all her mana away, so now she has to retreat back to base to even get any mana. As Rickamaru continues to farm. The Bounty Hunter was a strong counter, but if you don't use it correctly, then it's no counter to
Yeah, the Dire really needs to do something about this. However, Radiant's also pushing top, forcing the Dire to defend. And there is the disruption from Shadow Demon. Witch Doctor comes out looking for a stun. He does toss it out, but it does not hit more than one person. Witch Doctor taking a lot of damage. He does go down.
It's TP in from Tide with this ult on cooldown, so it should be good.
Two tracks out here. One on Quap and one on Shadow Demon. And the one on Queen of Pain did just fade. Dire looking to force the issue here. There's the arrow from Potom, just barely missing Team Zacharris. And there's the track as well, but the ult from Shadow Demon goes down on Bounty Hunter. And he is able to get out of there before Venno runs in an ult. A Ravage shortly following. Venno does fall. There's the Gush from Tidehunter. Beastmaster taking a lot of damage, trying to get out of there, as well as Quap. Shadow Demon just barely falls, as well as Bounty Hunter goes down. Queen of Pain as well. I'm sorry, not Shadow Demon, or Queen of Pain. Night Stalker taking a lot of damage, as well as Tide just barely getting that kill on Beastmaster before going down. The Mirana ult saving him.
Now Night Stalker
Shadow Demon
looks
trying
like
to get out here. Unfortunately, the Void does go down. It is nighttime. Trying to do as much damage as he can. Night Stalker realizing he has to get out of there. Potom in there trying to help, waiting for her mana so that she can arrow. And there is the arrow. It will hit Shadow Demon. Very nice arrow. And the auto attacks from Mirana will take him down. Night Stalker may be able to... Nope, Night Stalker does go down to the Shadow Demon. Well played there by both parties.
Yeah, but as we see, Rickamaru picks up another tower, and now he's working on that tier 2 that's going to fall.
Rickamaru just farming like a madman down here. He has his Diffuser Blade and Treads in 19 minutes, as well as 3,500 gold in the wallet. Oh, but it does look like he gets denied off of this tower just before it... Oh, and he does get the tower just in time. However, the track from Bounty Hunter will secure him a kill. So kind of greedy there from Rickamaru, but he did get that tower.
And Bounty Hunter picks up the kill plus the kill spree gold off of Rickamaru, so that's what he wants to see. But I mean, that was kind of over aggressive. But Stealth Assassin, I mean, Rickamaru has 3,600 gold in his bank. So it's been like, you can tell what team has more experience as a team, as they've been fighting 4v5 the whole game and still managing to win the team fights. As the new team on the Dire, they're still learning how to play against each other, so play with each other. So that's, I mean, it's going to be a bit harder for them. As Beastmaster already picks up his gem, and he looks like he's going to go for a Necrobook, so that totally takes out the Mirana ult, takes out the Bounty Hunter. That's what you want to see your Beastmaster do, is Bounty Hunter with the track on Venomancer, and now he knows that they have a gem, they can see him, so he has to get out of there fast. They look like they may be able to catch up to him. Yeah.
And he is able to get out of there before they see him. However, Quap trying to initiate mid as well. There's the ult from Shadow Demon on Night Stalker. Shadow Demon trying to trace to do some damage. The rest of the team realizing Witch Doctor is back here. Witch Doctor taking so much damage, and he does go down. Radiant's looking to push mid here, as well as Rickamaru pushing bot. Doing damage to the tower. Tidehunter
There's the tier 2.
Tidehunter's ult just coming up. Not looking to force this engagement. A lot of damage going down from the tower. The Dire really deciding what they don't want to do. Here Tide goes, and there is the Ravage hitting 2 people. Unfortunately, only 2 people. There is the ult from Venno, as well as the Gale. Who is that? Beastmaster taking a lot of damage. Beastmaster does go down. Venomancer just barely getting away, and he does go down to Bounty Hunter, as well as Tide falls, as well as Queen of Pain to Night Stalker. There's the gem on the ground, and the Dire is able to pick that up. Shadow Demon here getting caught out of position by Bounty Hunter and Mirana, taking too much damage to get. Bounty Hunter may still die off of that Shadow Poison. We do see a lot of pings going down. They want to kill Rickamaru. Rickamaru trying to get that kill on Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter does go down. Rickamaru, however, taking much damage. The Starfall does take him down as well.
This is exactly what the Dire want to happen. They want to be able to take out Beastmaster, get their gems, so now what Beastmaster had in mind for Bounty Hunter gets countered, and now they have that gem for Rickamaru. Which, this is what the Dire want. They want to win a team fight. They won that team fight despite losing most of their team. They won that team fight. They took out the Rickamaru, they took out the Queen of Pain, they took out the whole team. It was an even trade, in my opinion, except the only people that didn't die was Mirano, who got double kill, who now has 1,500 in the bank, and NS, who needed to stay alive, needed to survive. He has his treads, if you want, as well as the gem, so that's a good fight for the Dire.
That was a very good fight for the Dire, and as you pointed out, the Radiant's picking up the gem, unfortunately not realizing that once they gave it over in the team fight, it is a very good counter to Rickamaru. So we do see the gem being kept in play and not destroyed. We'll have to see how funny it is watching it bounce back and forth between teams if that is the case.
something I want to mention around this tower here. When they went on Beastmaster, Shadow Demon disrupted him with under 100 HP, allowing them to stall for the rest of the team to get there, so they could kind of even out that team fight. So great play by Shadow Demon there, but still losing on the fight, but still a great stall. That's what you want to do. If you're ever out of position, you want to stall as long as you can, so your other teammates can come and bail you out, which they did.
This is true.
So,
Witch Doctor getting back mid as they do look or seek to gank him.
and it looks like Bounty Hunter is going to work on that BKB. He needs that BKB real fast. So he has to get it by maybe 30 minutes if they want to accomplish anything. So they need another team fight to go their way, and then they'll be able to take it out.
Yeah, taking a look at items, Rikimaru just picked up a BKB. He already had his defusal, as we know. Queen of Pain picking up the Scepter and bots already. Beastmaster looking to either pick up Necronomicon soon, and then probably a mech. Venomancer with wards and smoke and all that good jazz. Shadow Demon with Arcane Boots looking to get a mech.
Take a look. The Night Stalker has his treads, has the gem. Marana has treads.
Oh, we do see an engagement here down at the bottom. Ancients. Rikimaru does find Bounty Hunter. Does try to engage him in that smoke, but Bounty Hunter is able to get out and invis in time.
Bounty Hunter has his Vlads, his Medallion, his treads. And Witch Doctor just has his bottle, his wards, and Tide Hunter has bracers, which you need to tank up a little bit. And that's about it. Bracers, boots. So we're gonna see a team fight. Now they're just camping in the dire jungle.
There's the arrow, and it does hit the troll.
You could say that was a troll arrow.
Night Stalker looking in here to get some vision, and he does get ulted by Beastmaster at a very unopportune time. That boar slowing him down. We do see the ult from Marana, going to force Dire to battle. They do somehow see him. They may have bought another gem. Night Stalker does go down. Venomancer trying to get that ult off. However, Venomancer goes down before he can get that ult off. Witch Doctor casting his ult there, however, takes too much damage. Witch Doctor goes down. Oh, Tide Hunter looking to get away from this Rikimaru. Rikimaru popping that BKB, and he will not get away, getting taken out by those axes. The arrow from Marana hitting Rikimaru just in front of that tower. The Starfall able to take him down very well.
What an arrow.
Played by Marana there.
What an arrow by Potom. What an arrow.
Bounty Hunter trying to get away here. Unfortunately, they do have a gem, and they will see him. There's the disruption as well as 2 shadow poisons. A lot of damage going out here on Bounty Hunter. However, he might be able to get away. There's the blink and scream. The axes just barely missed him, and the shadow poison will take him down.
Kind of a one-sided fight for the Radiant won that fight, but they lose their SA again. So the beautiful arrow by Marana to seal off that deal. So that was a good arrow.
Yeah, that fight could have been completely taken by the Radiants there. However, Potom able to get that all-star arrow off. 3v1, taking out Rikimaru, making that a little bit less one-sided, as you said.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Top tower will go down. Radiant's looking to back out here.
Yeah, here we go with Tide Hunter. Oh, the arrow just flies out, so it's nothing really. The Witch Doctor's having a real rough game. He's 0-5 now with 2 assists. That's decent, but you want to think he should have more. I think it was his I don't want to call players out, but I think it was his poor item choice in the beginning, going bottle first. That wasn't the smartest thing he could have did, going bottle first like that. So
no, it's understandable. Witch Doctor is having a bit of a rough game here, but we will see him play in his team, hopefully being as useful as he can be. You know, Witch Doctor with his spells are just the spells are great. He doesn't really need a ton of items.
as SA tries to go on Bounty Hunter, but Bounty Hunter just on the tip of the smoke, able to walk out and use his Windwalk to escape. Not Windwalk, I don't know, I'm not sure what's called though too. It's called Shadow Walk. So use the Shadow Walk to escape. As now it looks like the Radiant are gonna prep for a Rocher as Shadow Demon has that double damage.
They are looking to Roche, however the Dire does know about this. Roche not taking a lot of damage, Dire taking their sweet time on initiating. The Dire not looking to force this too early. They're waiting for the arrow to come off of cooldown, and there's the arrow. It does hit Roche. Probably not what they wanted. There's the track from Bounty Hunter, and the Dire will be initiating here. Night Stalker going in to get some vision.
There's
They
a
are a
shadow
bit
poison.
distracted by these Venomancer wards. And the boar keeping Night Stalker from really initiating. There's a Shadow Poison from Shadow Demon. And there's the ult from Shadow Demon. Here we go with engagement. The Gale as well as the Axis. Venomancer does get his ult off. There's a lot of damage going down. There's the Ravage. Hits just about the entire Radiance team. Everybody taking a lot of damage. Witch Doctor goes down. Tidehunter goes down. Night Stalker goes down. Venomancer just dies as well. Mirana trying to get out of there with the lead Bounty Hunter as well. He does get disrupted. And he will take too much damage here and go down. However, Mirana able to get the juke off and just barely get back to base. Very well played there by the Radiance, just barely able to survive that Ravage and come back and really dominate that team fight. Also able to pick up Roshan, and Rickamaru will get that Aegis.
Now Rickamaru takes an arrow to the face. He's getting kind of uncontrollably farmed. He has 3,100 in the bank now. So he's going to pick up another item. I'm thinking maybe, I'm not sure, maybe Butterfly or item like that, but now they're going to go for a push and probably maybe damage the racks. But another team fight that doesn't go the way of the way for the Dire, which is not what they want to see. They want to win the team fights. They want their team fights to go another way.
Yeah, looking at the gold graph here. The Radiance peaked at around 15 minutes, where they were at 9,000 or so gold ahead, and then it started to dip back down towards the Dire. I think that's where we saw them take that gem back and win a team fight. But the Radiance is once again climbing back up to just over 10,000 now. They are about 11,000 ahead, which is a great lead being 29 minutes in. Looking at... Oh, and we do see the official GGs there from Team VS. So grats to Team Zacharris for winning the first round, and we will be back momentarily with